So, hello, good day. This is AbdulAhmeed AbdurRozaaq Bilaal, the CEO of Application of Programming Intelligence and Key Information Kits, and currently BlueLife. So today I would like to teach how to write JavaScript on a smartphone, and we are using Termux as our IDE. What I will say before I start writing the JavaScript codes is that after you have installed, you can go to Play Store on your smartphone or Android phone. So search for Termux, Termux. You can see it on the screen. So then install it. After you have installed it, if you don't know what to install, you can check the link in the bio below. So after you have installed it, so you now write these two commands. So first off, write pkg update, then you tap your enter, wait for the process to complete. After its completion, write pkg upgrade, then tap that enter and wait for it to complete too. Then after that, you have to install the framework for our JavaScript, and that is we are using nodejs. So we now put the command pkg install nodejs and you tap your enter. So wait for the process to complete too. So after you have done that one, make sure you have your data connection in place before you start writing all this. Then after that, you can now follow me in writing JavaScript codes. So now let's get started. Let me create a file, and the file will be script.js. So I'll just say okay. So we start from nano script.js. I tap enter. So can you see this one? You can see here is what I've written before for a class. So if I want to reflect this now on my screen, we can now go back. So when you have installed this Termux, you will see some key functions you can find on a laptop. So let's say Ctrl X. I want to quit. So I will now say node to query that content. You can say there. I will go back and explain it. Node script.js. Now tap your enter. Can you see hello BlueLife? Now let's go back to that place. So we now say node nano script.js. So you can see that I have defined a function here. Function greet, open bracket, close bracket, return apostrophe hello world, hello BlueLife apostrophe. So and I put semicolon, then I console that greet using console.log greet. So and the greet, you know the content, hello BlueLife. So now using this one, let me now write let's go back a little. Let's go back a little. Now let me go back to our variable declaration. Just a var. Let's say our var is, let's say, letter T, then it's equal to, so we say use double apostrophe. Let me define it to be water apostrophe, then put semicolon, come back and let's console that. Console.log open bracket T, you know, that's the variable we are trying to source the its content. So I've used apostrophe, what is it called, semicolon to end it. You must end that code with semicolon. Now let's save this file. So to save it, you just tap this Ctrl O and you tap enter. So it is been saved like that. We can now quit it. Ctrl X. Now let's source the content. Now we now say node script.js, enter. Can you see water? It has reflected water. So now let's go back and write as many as we can. Now we now say nano script.js. So now let's go back and write as many as we can. So we can now say let's also a variable declaration command too. So now let's say let d is equal to, let me now use number. Let's say if I want to use number, you don't need to put apostrophe, either double or single. So just write your number 567 down, put your semicolon, come back and console that one, console.log open bracket d. Now let's define d. Remember your semicolon. Now save it. Control O, enter. Now Control X to quit in order to look for that. Now say node script.js. Can you see water and 567? So they are the two contents we can find on that. Now let's go back and write const. Let's use const too. So we now say nano script.js, enter. So now let's use const. Const is also all this const is also all these far, let, and const. They can be variable declaration commands, and also they can also be function. It depends on how they are used. So I will tell you the difference between them being used as function and them being used as as variable. So now const. Now let's say const f is equal to, now let's use double apostrophe. Let me now say BlueLife. Now remember to close it with the second apostrophe because it's a word. That is why you must put apostrophe. If it is not, if it's a number, you don't need to put it. Enter. Console.log open bracket f close bracket, now semicolon. So save it. Remember to always say before you leave, save. Control to save, enter, then Control X to quit. You now say node script.js, enter. Okay, there's an error. So, oh, sorry, I wrote node script. Can you see it on top? SCEIPT. So instead of, so we are going to write it node script. So .js. So can you see it? Water 576 BlueLife. So this is where I will stop for today. And then let's write more. Let's write nano. Sorry, that's nano. Sorry, script. It should be script. So we have to be careful. Script.js. Okay. Now let's write function 2. let's say function greet, and open bracket, close bracket. You now use a curly bracket. What do you want it to return to show? I want it to show hello colleagues. You are my colleagues. Oh, sorry. To progress require, okay. Now end with the curly bracket. Then remember your semicolon. Come back. Console.log open bracket greet, open bracket, close bracket. You remember we are defined that greet with open bracket, close bracket on top, semicolon. Now let's save it. Control O, enter, and Control X to quit. We now say node script. Sorry, can you see the error? Script.js. Let's see the effect. Can you see? Water 576 BlueLife, hello colleagues. So this is how to write JavaScript code using your smartphone. So you can follow me, and so also you can follow me on my social pages, or subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to watch more videos on how to write programming languages, JavaScript, Pythons, and the rest, and even coding like HTML, CSS using your smartphone and build a responsive website. Thanks.